I'm always amazed when I think about how many people do not listen to their bodies. And I always used to think I was quite good at that. But in recent times, certainly especially this year, I guess, I don't or haven't been for quite a while. The reason being is because of the financial issues I've been sorting out myself, and hearing what other entrepreneurs, other business owners do, and they work all the hours and they work through the night, and then I keep trying to do that, knowing that my body's saying, look, Dean, you've got to rest. You've really got to listen to yourself and do that. But that little voice, that dark warrior comes in, yeah, but you've got to do this, you've got to do that, you haven't finished this, you haven't finished that. And you think, just stop. Because you can allow this chatter to go on in your mind and get yourself wound up. But when does it end? Where does the line stop? I felt like that today. I've been really getting my training in. I've been making sure I'm very regimented, very disciplined in it. Something I'd sort of lost touch with a while. So I'm really getting back into that. My nutrition's always on point anyway, and that's been even better than ever. But today, even though I trained with Joy this morning, I had it in my mind that I had to train at some point in the day. The reason why is because I missed a training session on Tuesday. Now, I still train on Tuesday. I did kickboxing on Tuesday night, and I did kickboxing on Thursday night. But I'm doing a strength and conditioning program, which I don't write. Somebody else writes it. John Latok, very good strength coach, conditioning coach. And the reason why I work with John is quite simply because he trains the way I like to train. And I really like that, so his training resonates. So I'd rather be held accountable by John for the stuff I do. So I've been working with him for a while, but it's, again, especially at the beginning of the year, it was a hit and miss. I might miss a few sessions, and I used to beat myself up. And I think, oh, why are you doing this? But then I just couldn't gauge. I just couldn't get that enjoyment back. But it's back. So now when I miss a session, I try and adjust and catch up, but I haven't been able to this week. And I sort of, because I'm really tired. Because I haven't been listening to my body. I haven't been resting enough this week. I've been training, I have been resting, but not enough. I felt quite fatigued today and quite emotional. I don't know if anyone's ever felt that, but I know when you're emotional, things bubble to the surface. You haven't got the patience. Things bug you more easily, and that's kind of what happened today. Because Sam wanted to do some kickboxing today, so I went back there and that's the second training session, but I was just going to hold the pads for him. But I had it in my mind that I was going to let him clot on then and then do my training session. But he just wanted to build forts with the kick shields and stuff, which is cool. But at the time, a few hours ago, I was in such tunnel mind to train that I was getting myself wound up and annoyed. I felt that I was sacrificing my time. And so I was starting to resent it, but then I thought, hold on, stop back. Joy's at work, I've got Sam. This was your fault that you missed the training session because you don't usually train on Saturday other than with Joy. And I realised I was tired. And I thought, okay, stop. Take some deep breaths. Because life doesn't have to be a certain way. And sometimes we get stuck in that, I know I do, get stuck in that regime, that routine, if you like, where if you don't get it done or you haven't got time to do it, then you don't do it. I know I was doing that up to about 10 weeks ago. It's the same thing. If I didn't have 20 minutes to meditate, then that was it. It was ruined, and I got myself wound up. But who's to say I can't meditate for 6 minutes, 10 minutes? You can still do it in that time. And so my coach said, life doesn't have to be a certain way. And every time I get like this now, I think, okay, stop, breathe. It doesn't have to be a certain way. What have you done this week? Okay, well, I have trained 7 times in 6 days, including the kickboxing. That is enough for this week. You're tired, allow your body to rest, have fun with your son, go and clot about, and just let it go. So that's what I did. but my emotion sort of tagged on and bubbled along for a few hours later. So the next thing that I was thinking, okay, I need to laugh. So I looked through Sky, and there was only Fools and Horses. It took me 5 minutes for my mood to completely change to laugh. And now I'm laughing about it all, and so there's the lesson. I'm allowed to change my thought, change my state, change how I felt. Because it doesn't have to be a certain way. Till tomorrow. See ya.